What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to look at virtual versus in-person for tutoring. So let's get into it. I'm going to divide this up into a couple of age categories here. The first one being under 7th grade and the other one being 7th grade and over. So let's start with the first one, under 7th grade, which is basically grade school and maybe 6th grade. For this age category, in-person is almost always necessary. I would go so far as if someone calls my tutoring company and asks for virtual for their 4th grader, I would straight up tell them we're not going to do that. Kids at that age really need somebody in person. They need a human being there with them to kind of keep an eye on them, make sure they're not distracted, read their body language, things like that, and just keep them focused. The human to human, the human presence is more important at that age. And on top of that, at that age, quite often the tutor will be bringing things with them to the lesson. They'll be bringing books and rulers and other things that the student is going to use to benefit them in their educational journey. So there's a lot of there's even more reasons, but for anyone K through 6, you really want to go with in-person. It's going to be a little bit more expensive for in-person, but I just would really not recommend virtual for that. Now, for 7th grade and up, it's a totally different story. There are students who do much better with in-person for various reasons. If they have ADD, in some cases, if they just feel a lot more comfortable with a human being present versus a screen, that's a really good reason. But if there's no specific reason like that for 7th grade and up, in-person is basically very similar to virtual. Now with the technologies, with the whiteboards available for the student and the tutor, in most cases, virtual is just as good, and you save a lot of money because the tutor is not driving to your house. So you're going to save, in most cases, a fair amount of money with that. So if you're on a budget, virtual is definitely preferable. And it's more of an issue of basically personal preference. So I'm going to likely be adding another 1 or 2 videos on this topic, but just for the basics, I wanted to leave this one. So if you like the video, please hit the like button and hope everyone is well. Thanks.